Hello everyone, my name is J. Saujanya. I have been working as an English teacher in Laila English Medium School, Tuni. Welcome back to our online classes. Today I am going to teach you a lesson, chapter 2 from 9th standard CBSE. Hello children, how are you? I hope you are all fine and doing well at home, isn't it? Okay, before going into the lesson, let me introduce some famous personalities. Children, have you heard the name of Helen Keller? Yes, of course you may heard. As we all know, she was blind and deaf. Even though she was blind and deaf, what did she do? Yes, she achieved a Bachelor of Master's degree. Isn't it? And not only that, with the help of the teacher Anne Sullivan, she overcome her disabilities and she wrote many books, and she wrote first book on her teacher. Nothing but Anne Sullivan. As we have that lesson in our textbook also, you may have heard about that. Children, how if she was blind and deaf, even though she was blind and deaf, she overcame the disability and she did that. She didn't step back, isn't it? So, she was nothing but Helen Keller. Children, just once go through the net and you gather information about Helen Keller and try to see her achievement, her goal, and what did she do. Like that you gather some information about her. And next I want to introduce another personality. She was nothing but Arunima Sinha. Children, do you know who is Arunima Sinha? Don't you know? Okay. Arunima Sinha is none other than she conquered the Mount Everest. She conquered the Mount Everest. What is there in this? Is there any specialty to conquer the Mount Everest? Maybe we may think like that. Oh, she crossed some hurdles and she worked hard. At last she reached the Mount Everest. This what we will think. But children, let me tell you a small story before that. Arunima Sinha, while she was traveling in a train. She was traveling in a train. She belongs to Uttar Pradesh. When she was going to Delhi, at that time some of the thieves who were traveling in the train, they attacked on her. At that time she fought very bravely with them. But some of the thieves, what did they do? They just caught hold of her and threw out of the moving train. At that time she fell on the other track of the train. At that time her left leg was cut off. So immediately she was admitted in the hospital. Later, what did they decide? Here, it was her left leg was amputated. That means cut off. But she didn't discourage. What did she do? At that time, she decided, I want to do something. I don't want to cry. I don't want to sit like this. She thought like that. But how it will be possible to her to overcome that? So she took the inspiration of Bachendri Pal. Do you know Bachendri Pal? Yes, she took the inspiration of Bachendri Pal, and after that she tried and she joined in a mountaineering course, and later she conquered the Mount Everest. Children, see how it was? It was very interesting, isn't it? Okay. Next, I want to tell you another famous personality. She is none other than Sudha Chandran. Children, have you heard this word Sudha Chandran? Yes, of course, you may have heard this word Sudha Chandran. She belongs to Kerala. One day when she was traveling from Kerala to Trichy in a bus, she met an accident. In that accident, what happened? She was injured, and she was injured with her right leg. Her right leg was very injured with bruises, and she met an accident and she felt unconscious. Immediately she was admitted in the hospital, but before the doctor has examined her, what happened? There was a bacterial infection in her leg. After that, she went to the treatment, and there was an artificial leg was adjusted in her leg. That is from where? Yes, it has adjusted, artificial leg was adjusted in her leg, but she never gave up. What did she do? From that day onwards, already she was a big fan of dance. She practiced dance. Dance means Bharatanatyam. Understand? She practiced that and she gave so many stage performances and everything she did a lot. And I think you may have heard the movie Mayuri. In that movie, the movie is the real story based on her life. If you watch the movie, you will understand. Do you understand, children? Before going into the lesson, I have explained you about three famous personalities. One is Helen Keller, Sudha Chandran and Arunima Sinha. Children, once go through the internet and once gather information about these three people and you will know what much of hard work they did in their life. What did they do to achieve their goal? Even though their disabilities, they overcome them. Understand? So, you may think, why ma'am said all about this? Because our lesson is also related to this. Today, I am going to teach you chapter 2 from 9th standard Beehive. That is, our lesson name is The Sound of Music. In this lesson, you will understand, after reading the lesson, after you understanding the lesson, you will come to know why ma'am have explained about this. Children, do you understand? Okay. See children, here, our second lesson, The Sound of Music. In this lesson, we have two parts. First part is Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. We have two parts in this lesson. Now I am going to teach you part 1. Our lesson name is Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. Children, see, spell the word Evelyn Glennie. Evelyn Glennie. Have you heard this name? No. Okay. Let us move on to the lesson. I will explain you. Here, once see the heading here. Lesson name, listens to sound without hearing it. Is it possible? Listens to sound. We are also listening to sound. But here, notice here without hearing it. Children, before going into the lesson, I want to tell you here, listens. What is the meaning of listen? What is the meaning of hear? Children, listen means we will pay attention to listen, for listening. For example, in class, when teacher was teaching the class, what you will do? You will listen to class. That means you will pay attention to the class. Next here, hear. Hearing means just while we are walking on the road, we may hear many sounds, isn't it? But those sounds, for those sounds we are not paying attention. Maybe see here, the honks, the bird chips, and some of the people they were talking, isn't it? So like that we will hear so many sounds, but we won't pay attention. Here, listens to sound without hearing it. By this, I think you may get some idea. You can tell about Evelyn Glennie. Yes, okay, let's move on to the lesson. I will explain you now. Here, by seeing the lesson name, you may feel with some surprise, isn't it? How is it possible? Listening to sound without hearing it. Is this possible? Without hearing it? Yes, it is possible. How it was possible? Just we will see in this lesson. See, before you read here, God may have taken her hearing, but He has given her back something extraordinary. So here, God may have taken her hearing, but has given her some extraordinary. God has taken away her hearing. What does this mean? God has taken away her hearing means she was here deaf. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That's why she expresses music so beautifully. Far more deeply than any of us. See here, we will hear through our ears, but she feels. What does she do here? She feels. She expresses music so beautifully. Not only she feels, not only she was enjoying here, she was expressing that. How she will express, we will see in this lesson. Next, read the following account of a person who fought against a physical disability and made her life a successful story. See here, in this lesson, she was deaf. Even though she is deaf, she overcome the disability and she became a famous musician. How is it possible? By hearing only we will learn. Suppose if you want to learn a new song, what you will do? You will listen to that song. After that you will learn. Isn't it? But here, without hearing, she learned music and she became a famous percussionist. dreams, just like Evelyn did it. So here we are blessed with our parts, our body parts, isn't it? We don't have any disability, but we are not doing the hard work. Even though she was deaf, she overcome that. How does it happen? Let us move in this story. Children, say I am reading the lesson. Rush hour crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. See here, children, rush hour crowds jostle for position. What is the meaning of jostle? Push roughly. That means there was an underground platform. That means it is nothing but a railway station. There, so much of crowd was there. Everyone is waiting for the train. A slight girl, looking younger than her 17 years, was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train. A slight girl. Children, here slight girl means small and thin girl. Small and thin girl. Looking younger than her 17 years. Actually, she was then 17 years. But she was looking younger than 17 years because she was thin girl. She was nervous and excited as she felt vibrations of the approaching train. So, how do we know the train is arriving? Yes, by hearing the announcement, isn't it? By hearing the announcement, we will tell, oh, some so and so train was arriving onto the platform number 5, like that. But here, this Evelyn unable to listen. She was unable to hear the sound. But she felt the vibrations of the train approaching. She felt the vibrations of the train approaching. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London and daunting enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. So here it was first day for her prestigious Royal Academy. Children, have you heard the word Royal Academy? It was a famous music academy in London, which name was Royal Academy. So it was her first day. She was going to the Royal Academy to London. And daunting enough for a teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. Daunting means here frightening, worried, somewhat fear. The girl was first time she was going. Actually, Evelyn belongs to Scotland. Evelyn belongs to Scotland. From that means she belongs to Scottish farm. She don't know until now she was in Scotland. It was very small compared to London. So it was very exciting her. She was daunting because she was going to London. She was going to perform. She was going to present in Royal Academy on that day. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. Here this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge. Children, see here aspiring means someone who wants to be successful. Someone in their life they want to be successful. Here, aspiring musician means a person who wants to be a musician. Actually, aspiring means to become successful. Here, she wants to become a famous musician. Okay, it was a bigger challenge for her. It was a bigger challenge for her. Why? Because she was profoundly deaf. She was a deaf girl. How is it possible for a deaf girl? Isn't it? So, let's see here. Here, profoundly means very deep and totally. Okay? Next, Evelyn Glennie loss of hearing had been gradual. So here, loss of hearing. How did she lose her hearing? It was very gradual. Gradual means slow process. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. So who did identify? As she was unable to hear the sounds. One day when her mother noticed when she was 8 years old. When Evelyn was 8 years old, her mother noticed Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. Actually, her mother took her to music class. At that time, she wanted to play the piano. They called her name and she didn't move. So she went to the music class. There were so many musical instruments, and the teacher called Evelyn name. Evelyn, come! It's time for you to play the piano. Actually, she went to the music class. Her mother took her to the music class. She was learning music and she was playing piano. At the time, when she was sitting, the teacher has called her onto the stage to play the piano. At the time, she didn't move. They called two, three times, Evelyn, Evelyn. Her mother also sitting beside her, but she didn't move a bit. At that time, her mother came to know that she was unable to hear. I suddenly realized that she had not heard, says Isabel Glennie. Isabel Glennie. Who is Isabel Glennie here? Yes, none other than she is Evelyn's mother. Isabel Glennie. She identified. For quite a while, Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. So, from that day onwards, from that music class, her mother noticed that she was unable to hear the sounds. And this girl, who is this girl, Evelyn Glennie, also noticed that she was somewhat little bit feeling confusing and unable to hear the sounds. So what did she do? She just hide that from her friends and teachers. She didn't reveal that as I am not unable to hear. Just she acted, she pretended that I can hear. Okay. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a specialist. So here she just pretended like that she was listening and everything she was going on. But what happened? Her marks were deteriorated. Deteriorated means reduced. She got less marks. At that time, headmistress called Isabel Glennie. And told her that your child marks were reduced. She didn't get good marks in the examination. Why don't you take her to a specialist? Like that. Who told here? Yes, the teacher has told to Isabel Glennie. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. So at that time when Isabel Glennie took her to the hospital, she was identified that severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. What happened to her? Yes, there was a nerve damage in her ears. Because of that, she was unable to hear the sounds. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to school for the deaf. So what did the doctor advise there? The doctor has advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids. Hearing aids means, I think you may have noticed the deaf people who will use the hearing aids. Those hearing aids help them to hear a little bit, isn't it? With the help of hearing aids, they can hear. So the doctor advised just ask her to use the hearing aids and send to school for the deaf, not for a regular school. Ask her to send to the deaf school. Everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn. So here Evelyn was telling us that everything looks black. What is the meaning of everything looks black? She was only deaf, but she can see with her eyes. Everything looks black means actually she wants to become a great big musician. She wants to play so many instruments. But she became deaf. How can it is possible? That means everything became black to her. That means it was just like a discouragement. What can I do with this deaf? I had this. Now what should I do? She was in a dilemma. Understand? But Evelyn was not going to give up. But the girl, Evelyn, she don't want to give up. That means give up means don't want to lose. Don't want to lose the hope. What she want to become? She want to do that. So she was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. So she was determined to lead a normal life. Even though she was deaf, she don't want to. I am deaf. I don't want to do anything. I am unable to do that. Like that, she didn't think. She want to do something. She want to be determined by everyone, isn't it? So here, what she did? She liked and pursue her interest in music. Actually, Evelyn was interested in music. So her goal is to become a musician. I want to do that. She decided herself. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. So one day she noticed a girl while she was sitting. She noticed a girl who was playing a xylophone. Children, have you heard the word xylophone? Xylophone means bars. Children, see here, xylophone means an instrument with a row of wooden bars of different lengths. That means there is some different length in between the bars. That is called a xylophone. Children, you can see in your textbook, this is xylophone. Next, a girl was playing a xylophone. At the time she decided, I don't want to play the xylophone. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Fox spotted her potential. So here, when she said that I want to play xylophone, most of the teachers discouraged her. How is it possible? Already she was in deaf school. She was studying in the deaf school. So some of the teachers discouraged her. How is it possible to play and how is it possible to learn? Like that they said. But here one of the percussionists. See children here. Percussionist. Percussionist means a person who plays drums, tablas, etc. That means membranes. Understand? That we call as percussionist. His name was Ron Froese. A famous percussionist. His name was Ron Froese. So what did he say? He spotted her potential. Spotted means he identified her potential. How much of zeal she has. That means how much of interest she was showing on that instrument to play that. Like that, this John Froese identified that. He began by tuning two large drums to different notes. What did he do? He began by tuning two large drums. He took two large drums and he started to different notes. And he said to Evelyn, what did he say? Now I play these drums. But you don't listen through your ears, just to feel the vibrations. See here, whenever if you are playing a drum in the classroom, at that time we also feel some vibrations, isn't it? But when you listen to a light music, we don't find any vibrations in our body. But if we find playing a drum or tabla, at that time some of the vibrations we can find. So this what happened to Evelyn also. So John Froese brought drums and he started playing on it, and he asked the Evelyn that to notice here the sound not through ears, only from vibrations. Next. Suddenly I realized I could feel the higher drum for the waist up and the lower one from the waist down. Suddenly here Evelyn started hearing the drum from large drum. He was playing two large drums. So here I could feel the higher drum from the waist up. Waist up means here up. Another one is waist down. So she could feel the vibrations. Fox repeated the exercise. Fox repeated. That means he was playing on and playing, and he asked her to see how I am playing. Just you notice. Like that he said, and he is going on doing that. That means he was repeating the playing of drums. And soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. So she discovered she could sense certain notes. At that time through vibrations she could sense the vibrations. In that sense she identified the notes, how they were playing. Understand? She identified that. I had to learn to open my mind and body to sounds and vibrations. At that time she decided from my body I will open it, and through my body vibrations I will find out, like that she thought. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. That is the first day when Ron Froese told her to identify the drum, beating of drum. Through the vibrations she identified the notes, sense of notes. From that day her hard work and determination started, and the rest is already she became a musician through that. Very interesting, no children? So next, coming to next paragraph. She never looked back from that point onwards. From that day onwards, she never looked back. That means she started going on. Going on means, is she walking here? No, that means she didn't stop her practice. She didn't give up her, what is that? Her interest. She never looked back from that point onwards. She toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16, she had decided to make music her life. She toured the United Kingdom. She toured the United Kingdom means she went to the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra. Orchestra means a group of persons who play musical instruments, that we call as orchestra. She went to United Kingdom with a group of orchestra, and by the time, how old she was? Yes, she was 16 years old. At that time she was 16 years old. She had decided to make music her life. At that time she decided, in my life, it has to become a part in my life. Like that she decided. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the academy. She was auditioned to the Royal Academy. Already we have discussed Royal Academy in London is a famous academy for music. For that academy she was auditioned. Auditions means selections. Auditions means selections. Suppose if you want to join in anything, like it is just like an entrance. It is just like an entrance. This is also for auditions. Auditions means for singing, isn't it? For dancing, they will conduct some auditions. In that means those who are interested, students, those who have the ability, who can do well, they will be taken into that. They will be selected in that auditions, and they will have a higher place in that academy. In the same manner, Royal Academy, she participated for Royal Academy auditions and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the academy. Actually, those who can do everything, but among them she got very good marks. She scored high marks in that academy, and she was selected to Royal Academy. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performance. Children, here up to now just she worked with orchestra. That means the group of people who will play the musical instruments. At that time she will also joined in that group, and she visited some places also. But here, from this day when she was selected in Royal Academy, she started giving solo performances. What is the meaning of solo performance? Yes, solo performance means single performance. Suppose if she want to play a piano, if she want to play a drum, she only give a solo performance. Okay? Next, at the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. At the end of the 3 years course, when she has completed 3 years course, in the academy, she started and she captured most of the top awards. Most of the captured top awards means she occupied top place when she completed 3 years. When she has completed 3 years of course in Royal Academy, she occupied a good place, isn't it? Do you understand up to here? Okay.